The all-new M2 is an absurdly quick and multifaceted BMW sports car. However, after driving both of its transmissions and getting seat time on the road and the track, I think its purpose in the lineup has evolved. This is going to start around the low to mid $60,000 range. A lot of them are going to be around $70,000. For the performance and refinement that you get, that's a sneaky steal so long as greedy dealers don't vomit on your parade. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty details today. On the outside, you're obviously going to have LED projector headlamps, parking sensors to help protect your investment, and this king of pop nose that's going on up here. I know a lot of people have really hated on the styling of this thing, using obscenities that the YouTube algorithm can't even imagine. But I mean, outside of this, I do kind of like the overall shape and the kind of wide shoulders. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Does it deserve the flack it's gotten? In order to lose some mass, BMW says you must sacrifice 10 grand here in the US. Your money buys the carbon package, which drops the overall weight by 48 pounds due to the carbon roof. You also gain some more aggressive seats and additional carbon accents throughout, some of which you can opt individually. Now on the inside, I was actually surprised to see that myself at 6'3", I have enough space to sit in the front and actually behind myself, so long as I'm sitting in a barely acceptable position in the driver's seat. The trunk is also generous for the size of car. In fact, there's even a 40-20-40 split rear row, increasing the versatility and enhancing the whole package as a daily driver. I think that's what this car is great at, but I'm a little hesitant to call it the ultimate driving machine. Under the hood of the M2 is a 3-liter inline-6. It comes with twin turbos, and for the BMW bros, this is the S58 engine. Whoa, okay, and it is a true M engine, 453 ponies, and it is extremely capable in the aftermarket. It does make the nice crackles and pops. Now, standard, this is hooked up to a 6-speed manual transmission, and I'm very thankful that BMW does this. Now the clutch has a great take. Definitely heel-toe downshift, no problem. This does have auto rev matching if you want it. It's a setting that can be disabled in the infotainment system. This does do everything, your HVAC controls, most of your drive settings, and it can be controlled through a dial down here, which is nice while you're driving. And while I'm all for individuality, there are an overwhelming amount of things to tweak when it comes to your drive modes and settings. You know, my first impressions of it on the road are that it's a comfortable car. I mean, this is a very easy vehicle to live with, supple. Steering is surprisingly numb, but it's direct, with a natural feeling weight. It reacts eagerly to your inputs. This comes standard with adaptive suspension too. It never gets abusive, but you can firm up the ride for track use and then drive it home with standard compact luxury car levels of forgiveness. The seats are comfortable. You have this adjustable thigh support for both the driver and the passenger, so great for tall people. I think I could road trip this very easily, and the cabin itself does have a premium look, and the build quality also seems to be pretty good. But this dual screen layout looks lazy. At least the screens themselves are snappy with a high resolution. Driving the manual transmission is very easy. There's not a whole lot of emotion in the shifter. You get like a nice little thunk into each gear, but it leans toward a rubbery feel. The clutch is numb, but has a medium weight to it with a gradual bite. I won't say that it's completely disconnected and not fun, because it does give this car an extra bit of personality, but the gearing is a little tall. You're, 70 miles per hour in second gear, but you also need to remember this thing has a ton of power. You will get there quickly, and that also alludes to it not really being a vehicle that you're going to approach near the limits on a road like this. So it's time to hop on the track. Here I will drive the 8-speed automatic, and we're going to do something different. This was my first lap on Road America and my first time on a road course without a lead driver. I only got one go with the M2, so I tried to make the most of it. Sitting next to me and coaching me around the course is a man who knows the track like the back of his hand. Here's the lap. My thoughts in the car will come after.
So bring the car over to your side of the track and squeeze those brakes, release the brakes, That's it. That's really hard. We don't need to squeeze them quite that hard.
Okay.
We're going to squeeze them earlier and a little more progressive. Right down the middle of the sign, straight line and under braking. That's it. All the way out to the outside. That's it. That's it. Release the brakes. Clip the apex. No gas yet. Gentle, gentle. Little bit, little bit, little bit. Now you can feed it in. That's it. You're going to be under the truck. Get ready for brakes under after the bridge. And get the car straight. That's it. My side, my side, my side. Straight. Slow, slow, slow. Somebody already hit a cone. Round, round. And we want to go straight as possible. You're going to clip the white line on your side. And now go straight down to my side. Straight line. That's it. And when the road changes color on the outside, hard on the brakes. Release the brakes. Patience with the gas. And we are going to go up the hill. There we go. Right before we crest, we're going to squeeze the brakes. That's it. Stay on my side and turn in. Let the car come out. Eyes down the track. Nicely done. Over to your side. A little bit of brake here. Clip this apex and look all the way down the track. Look all the way down. All the way down. Nicely done. 3, 2, 1. Brakes. Nice. Turn in. So between speed and Ville. And then we're going to pick a speed and hold it. So hold your speed here. Just hold it here. Don't accelerate. Don't decelerate. Steady foot. You can pick up just a little bit. Steady foot. Steady foot. Now slowly come into my side. Slowly into my side. Slowly into my side. Slowly into my side. Add some. Gently, gently, gently. Well done. And on the brakes. Okay. Next lap.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Next
sorry.
lap you'll be on the other side. Next time. Just survive this. This is slippery out here.
Gotcha.
Now you're going to head straight for a corner worker station, and we're going to have a gentle brake. So keep going, and right in front of you, you'll see a corner worker station.
Yep.
There it is. Head straight for it. Gentle brake down. Brakes down. Now line it up. That's it. Guide it through here, and take it easy. Let's let them get away from us. They're going really slow. Your side. All the way next to the track on your side. That's good. They're gone now. So a little bit of brake here. Late turn in. That's it. Turn in. Allow the car to flow out a little bit. Now feather the gas. Hold it steady. Need to be next to the curb on my side. Hold your gas steady. Turn in. Right next to the white line. Stay on the gas ever so gently. Underneath this little bridge. Gently squeeze the brakes, and now we're going to cool down. Nice and easy.
All right.
Nice and easy.
I felt confident. It's a point and shoot type experience. Body roll remains apparent at higher speeds, but the grip is immense when you're not trying to impress your M-Drift analyzer. There was also zero fade from the strong brakes, despite it being on the track the whole day. I found it to have quick throttle response for a turbo motor. The 8-speed automatic also snaps through its closely spaced gears. The previous driver did warn me to shift early to compensate for the paddle shifter latency, something that I could notice a touch of, but it never became a problem. With the auto's gearing, this feels more potent, but the personality as a whole is absent. And I think the manual helps a little bit with that. The main reason why I was comfortable on my first lap was because it was exactly like the racing games I used to play with my Logitech steering wheel. But it's more than just steering feel, it's how the car reacts to your inputs that makes it feel like a simulation. Outside of the front end failing to communicate much of the road surface or what's going on, this doesn't really rotate under braking or throttle the same way that other small sports cars do. And I'd attribute part of that to this weighing 400 pounds more than the outgoing model. BMW said it's heavier because of all the stuff they put in to bring its capabilities closer to that of the M3 or M4. Briefly, I usually discuss reliability, but this is a new model, so I can't say much outside of the S58 3-liter, having a short but good record so far as a great engine that's overbuilt in its stock form. norm. Some common issues exist, but maintain it well and it should take care of you. If you're looking at a high performance car, I'd predict this to be among the more trustworthy, but time's gonna have to tell. After driving the M2, I hopped into a Golf R, an Elantra N, and a Miata, the latter of which felt more alive than I personally ever have, and it drove home this point for me. The added heft of the M2 doesn't make it a worse car. It just removed some of the life that it used to be known for. It's fun to explore the capabilities, but when you rely on that for entertainment, it'll leave you hanging when you're just driving on back roads or on your everyday commute. I'll need to drive it longer to gather more in-depth thoughts, but this one left me very conflicted. On one hand, it's a competent track car that is simultaneously pleasant in the real world once you get over the V8 muscle car gas mileage. Additionally, it doesn't cost much more than the comparatively impractical Supra that's powered by a lesser BMW engine. On the other hand, BMW already makes middleweight luxury sports cars with M badges. The appeal to the M2 was that it reminded us of the brand's more playful past. Now, based off of my first impressions, its main purpose is to copy its big brothers at a lower price. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then leave a like to help me pull one over on the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe and hit the bell for more fun, detailed car content without fluff. Follow my Patreon for an additional podcast, and I'll catch you in the next one.